We are back at the Commerce Casino. We got a $1 million guarantee tournament today, a 1K. It's called the Commerce Classic, which is my favorite event on the schedule. So today, what we're eating is actually something called Longsilog, which is a Filipino breakfast that has these Filipino sausages, it has garlic fried rice, and it has egg. Really excited to try this. So let's dig right into it. I'm going to try some of the fried rice first. Oh, that's really good. Garlicky, salty, and it's I think everyone knows that leftover fried rice is, or leftover rice is the best rice to make fried rice with, and yeah, it's nice and dry. Try some of this Filipino sausage. That's good. And people have tried like Chinese sausage before, kind of somewhere between like an American sausage and a Chinese sausage, I think. What a fantastic dish. And obviously we have our egg, as you all know. I'm gonna eat around the egg white, get to the yolk. These are done over easy. So we don't crack the yolk. Well, actually maybe, you know what? We're gonna crack one of the yolks today because I wouldn't mind a little bit of egg on the rice itself. But don't worry. But yeah, this is fantastic. Sausage and rice. And now, when we traditionally think about breakfast, we think about having coffee. So I do have a coffee here, but I think coffees are really good for like, like regular egg and like bacon and sausage type of meals. I don't know if it's gonna go super well with fried rice. And now I'm realizing that I've actually never eaten fried rice with coffee before, but in my mind, I don't think those two things are gonna go well together. I'm gonna give it a try. All right, put a little bit of the garlic fried rice in. And chew that. This is not gonna be good, but we'll see. Actually not that bad. I wouldn't say it goes well together, but oddly I feel like the garlic fried rice brings out some kind of the nuttiness in this coffee. This is like free commerce coffee, we love it, but not the best coffee in the world, but the garlic fried rice somehow brings a little bit of a nutty flavor out of it. It's really incredible. I still wouldn't say they go well together, but interesting. So last week we had made day 2 of what they called the 40-40 tournament. At 300K guaranteed, I think they ended up getting over for something. These $400 buy-ins typically have really big turnouts. And like I said, we put on these new glasses because we think the old ones are bad luck, and then the day 1 actually didn't go that well. I feel like I ran pretty bad until the very end. And I went from like a very short stack up to like one of the chip leaders. We were really only off of like 3 or 4 hands. But got it in good. My hands actually held up, which hasn't really been happening for on a consistent basis anyway for a really long time. So I went into day 2 with 900K, which is piles. I was like top 5 in chips. Really expecting to make a deep run on this thing. But then on day 2, I got completely dealt out of the tournament. Okay, so this over easy egg is a little bit like well done, so it didn't squirt yolk all over the place. That's okay. I'll just eat it. Well, obviously, egg and fried rice go really well together. And it goes really well together with this dish. I highly recommend people try this Longsilog Filipino breakfast here at the Commerce. Very tasty. Anyways, yeah, I just got dealt really bad hands for straight up like 3 hours. Made a couple of steals here and there, but nothing like no big pots. Ended up just winding down, very sad. Sometimes that kind of happens, but really, a lot of my tournaments I've gotten over the last year and during this bad run. Other than these like massive bad beats and coolers, which have been terrible in big spots, but I mean, just getting dealt out for hours and hours and hours on end. I don't want to turn these food blogs into whining, but yeah, very unfortunate to finally put together a good day one. Get into day two with a lot of chips, and you know the field I felt was like quite soft, and then just not being able to pull it out, really annoying. I think I ended up busting around like 50 something, made back probably around 3x my buy-in. I only bought it from one bullet, which is a good thing. But yeah, very disappointing. But today, 1K, one of our favorite tournaments of the year. Really good structure. Very slow, a lot of chips, and well, obviously, we need bad players in fish to make money in poker. But too many of them at a table sometimes makes it like really difficult to navigate because people are just playing all sorts of hands, and you know, you're going like heads up or maybe 3 ways with a couple of bad players. That's okay, but when it's like 4 or 5 ways every hand, you can never tell what anybody has. It actually makes it quite hard to navigate. Really introduces your variance, or introduces a lot of variance into the game. Obviously, those are the lifeblood of poker. Without bad players, there would be no poker, but the 1K buy-in level tends to, you know, keep some of the riff-raff out. Obviously, all the best players in the layer are going to be playing this one, and then, you know, some mixed low type of players. But still, really well-structured tournament. Love to play. Love this breakfast, man. So good. And also, by the way, it came with this little thing of tomatoes. I read that the Longsilog comes with like, you know, kind of pickled sides and stuff. I'm a little bit allergic actually to raw tomatoes. I can like eat ketchup and stuff and like tomato sauce, but raw tomatoes I have to eat sparingly. This looks almost like a salsa, but yeah, kind of like a salsa-ish. Yeah, I can see how this would go in here. Almost as like almost like gives the rice like a fishy taste. Huh, that's really interesting. But anyways, you know, Commerce food, I don't think Commerce is really known for their food, but there are some things on the menu that are actually quite good. This is definitely one of those. Give this thing a try. I mean, really named Longsilog and Filipino breakfast sounds super exotic, but it's just literally garlic fried rice, Filipino sausage, and egg. So good, so simple. But, alright, one more try of this coffee. Yeah. It's like it doesn't go together, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. And it still somehow enhances the flavor going both ways, although it gives almost like a, I mean, there's a kind of a nutty initial taste and then almost like a cigarette aftertaste. I don't know. It's odd, but still overall good. I'm gonna finish up this breakfast. Do a buy-in. Hopefully we'll have a long day off of one bullet, make it a day 2. And you know, let's get a final table. Thanks for watching, everyone.